Tijs, a young man, and Beerentge, a young maiden, AD 1553. In the year 1553, a bachelor named Tijs and a maiden by the name of Beerentge were drowned at Leeuwarden in Friesland for the testimony of Jesus. They were two zealous followers of Christ. For this reason they had a great desire to meet at some time for the purpose of rejoicing with each other in the word of God. However, this could not well be, since Tijs was lame, and Beerentge was constantly confined to her bed. But at last God permitted them to come together, for the persecutors went out to apprehend the people of God, who, having perceived this, escaped their hands for this time. However, the former were not willing to return empty-handed, and hence took with them the aforementioned two invalid persons, and brought them prisoners to Leeuwarden, where they were confined together for some time, during which they rejoiced very greatly with each other in the Lord their Creator, so that love, which is stronger than death, and firmer than hell, shone forth most fervently. Canticles 8:6. Sentence of death was therefore then passed upon them, namely, that both should be drowned. This was taken greatly amiss on the part of Tijs. It grieved him much, and he said, "Cats and dogs are drowned." Hence they sought to obtain transmutation of the sentence, and requested to be executed on the place of execution, so that they might obtain the crown with their beloved brethren, and that the people present might hear and see for what cause they died. But this was refused them, and the execution of the sentence was proceeded with. They, about midnight, ashamed as it were to put to death such infirmed persons, put both together into a bag, with their mouths gagged, and drew them into a boat, and had them cast into the moat on the outside of the wall, and having been tied to the boat, the two were dragged along the moat until death ensued. Thus they rid themselves of the pious lights and witnesses of Christ, whom their eyes could not bear to look upon. Wisdom 2:15. But the righteous God, who goes with his people through water and fire, Isaiah 53:2, will avenge this deed in due time, and give these worthy children of God rest and peace with him forever. And thus this murder, which was perpetrated in the dark, will be justly avenged in his great day, when every secret shall be brought into the light of open day. Concerning this, see him in History Liedboek.